Ladies and gentlemen and ninjas, welcome back to the Decom podcast here on the African Geekdom Corner with me, your boy JP. Today we'll be reviewing Supercrooks.
でもやっぱ俺らはさスーパーヴィランだし
Netflix's original anime based on the graphic novel of the same name, written by the one and only Mark Millar. So, grab your coffees and let's find out if it's worth the piss. So, Supercooks. Right off the bat, what did I think? Was fire. I liked it. In the realm of animated TV shows right now, Arcane set the bar pretty high. It's going to be hard to beat that. I don't think it's better than Arcane. No. But it is pretty good. Like, who would have thought that pairing the Millar world with anime would have made for a good match, which it did. Honestly, I was skeptical. And after watching it, yeah, I'm happy with the results. Let's, before we go any further, as far as Mr. Millar goes, everybody says Millar. I say Millar because I guess I'm French. Millar, it's L-A-R, Lar. Millar is E-R as far as I'm concerned. Somebody correct me. So, Jupiter's Circle, read this. Jupiter's Legacy. I'm a big fan, yeah. Reborn. I like this one. I'm waiting for the second book. Will there be a second book? We are still waiting for Jupiter's Requiem. Mark? The other work of Mr. Mark Millar that I read is the Empress. I read that one digitally. It was great, due to be turned into a TV show or movie on Netflix as well. And I was looking forward, and it was this year, Jupiter's Legacy, the show on Netflix, and that was a bit of a debacle. I don't understand what went wrong. All they had to do was translate exactly what was in the... But they didn't translate exactly what was in the books. A bit of a rant there. And for those who are not familiar with Mr. Millar, his other Hollywood adapted works have been Kingsman and Kick-Ass. Both two very good adaptations. The sequels, not so much. Or poorly received, if you will. Because I did like Kick-Ass 2. I didn't mind it. Didn't think it was the train wreck that people described it as. Okay. My Mark Millar appreciation part of this review. Now, Supercrooks. Let's start off with the plot. You have your main character, Johnny Bolt, and his baby bear, as he calls her. It's a nice romantic story between these two, very believable. Johnny, as a kid, discovered his power. He had powers, and then wanted to be a hero, but things did not turn out. Not going to spoil it for you, because as it's written by Mr. Millar, very unique things tend to happen. And his books, they're usually script to screen ready. I always look at Millar's writing as, they're scripts. The movie ready things that need to be just put to screen. I think that's how he writes, generally, script treatments. And this one is no different. I never read Supercooks, in all honesty, so I'm not too sure how faithful this anime is to the book itself. But I had a raucously good time. So, back to the plot. I keep diverting. Yeah, after awakening his powers, he stumbles and decides to become a villain instead. But a villain with the code nonetheless. He's more of a Robin Hood, him and his crew, more Robin Hood type figures with their code not to kill. It's the heroes in this that are assholes. Lord, lots of on-screen murder.
Now that's fucked up.
Reminds me a lot of Invincible, written by Mr. Kirkman. I love this. I read the whole run, by the way. This is not about Kirk, but just saying. And it got really violent, but not as dark as the themes. The violence you're seeing on screen, but there's a very happy-go-lucky vibe to the whole thing. Even the song that starts with a dance number, the opening credits, that's just during episode 2, and it continues on for the other episodes. That gets you vibing, gets you ready for it. You know what it's going to be the minute you start hearing that song. I didn't expect it to be as good as it is. I was skeptical going in, and I was like, transferring a graphic novel into anime format, it's never really been done. Early 2000s, Marvel did a thing where they tried to transfer Wolverine and Blade into anime. It didn't work out. I couldn't get through those animes. I got through this one fine. John is a dumbass, isn't he? I mean, he's a genius, but he makes shit decisions over and over again, which is kind of good because, you know, your protagonist isn't always right. He's, you know, there's no plot armor. He gets lucky a lot. That's how he keeps getting away with shit. And, you know, he's Honey Bear. Great character development. Supplies sufficient motivation. I wasn't skeptical about their relationship. Not for once. I understood why he would want to be with this woman and why she continuously keeps falling for him. He's super cool. Although, terrible decision making. Well, I suppose we know people like that. Oh, we all make shit decisions and then do the same thing again. Takes a lot for us to learn, and he's a criminal, so it takes more for him to learn. I'm not sure how in line with the graphic novel the ending is, but it was good. It got super dark there for a minute. I might have cried if they almost had me, actually. They almost had me. Yeah, would have jerked a tear, but I can't speak on it. Yeah, the plot twist, as you would expect with a heist movie, there are twists and turns along the way. So, all in all, Supercrooks, I give it, I like the animation, I like the characters, super awesome, all of them actually, very likable characters, you get to know them along the way. Johnny's a dickhead, the bad guy is, gross. Okay, I'd give this one a 7 out of 10 reels. On my Shaggy scale, this is a Mr. Lover.
Mr. Lover.
So, as usual, this has been your boy, JP. Peace, live long and prosper. May the force be with you. May the odds be ever in your favor. Wakanda forever, my ninjas. JP, out.